The cast didn't have it there. I think LeBlanc makes a lot more sense, gives you a lot more power in terms of the laning phase, can also send you off to the side lane. But I do quite like what Origin is doing. And when Perks is able, well, he's just gone back now. He should feel a little more confident.
Nukeduck has the flash, but the chain's still going to land. There's the ignite. They're looking for Nukeduck. He tries to shuffle away. That ignite is ticking, though, and Nukeduck will be first blood. Xerxes going to jump in onto Perks, but Jankos is trading it back, and Xerxes has to bounce away once again. This is a great trade from Perks in the mid lane.
Yeah, that was a great setup from Perks. He had the jungler available to come round for the flank and finish him off. Now the hook lands.
Jankos, oh, he's ignited. He's done. Destiny with another good hook. Usually he would on this mid lane LeBlanc.
Well, look at it now. He's level 6 and Jankos is here.
Nukeduck shuffles away, still gets chained. Second chain comes out. Emperor's Divide used. Jankos chasing under the turret, lands the jump and will get the kill. Good wait.
Could have been an opportunity for Origin to swap over, but I think the reason why they're not is because of the amount of priority that Perks has in this 1v1. But now we've got to transition to top lane.
Here comes Jankos looking for Alfari. The World End has popped and he manages to get past the pillar. Now he's trying to trade back onto Wonder. Jankos stepping forward in the front line. Perks on his way up as well. And Alfari really doesn't have anywhere to go. He's already burnt his flash. Perks looking for the kill. And with that final chain will connect. Second kill of the game for the mid lane. Look for the fight onto Jankos, who hasn't got his flash. There's the Sonic Wave. Xerxes looking to dodge behind him. Dragon Age kicking back. Nukeduck's on his way up as well. And already Jankos has been caught. Origin with this. Not something we often see from Origin either. Usually they are very willing to give up the first couple of dragons, let the other team get it.
Secure this one and hopefully use it to break the mid-tier 1.
Jankos looking for the pillar on Xerxes, who can just dodge away. Destiny has been caught though. Perks misses the chains and now has been rooted up in place. Upset opening up on Caps. On the backline, Jankos maybe have to flash across this wall, but he doesn't even have that summoner spell available. He's on the back of it. Perks jumping in, but Jankos healed up, almost gone down. Now he's going to get chunked out again. There's the true shot barrage from Caps. Off towards the side. They've taken down Xerxes. Destiny pops his stopwatch and now Wonder's in the pit with 3 members of Origin, but Wonder has already got the kill on Destiny. Upset, no flash. No way out of this as Caps jumps forward and G2 have found the fight in the river that they were looking for. Nukeduck forced underneath the turret once again. Perks, I don't think he's got another chain in his back pocket, but they're diving this tower. Nukeduck has the ult. He's going to push Wonder back. Perks takes another tower shot. Wonder goes in with a twisted advance, and Nukeduck is done for. G2, that 15 to 20 minute mark, they used to balloon their gold leads. Usually they'd get 3 times as much gold advantage in that position. Perks flashes away in the mid lane. Upset already down to half HP, and Nukeduck's next on the menu. True shot barrage coming out as Wonder dives underneath the turret. And now they can step forward. Wonder's just tanking it all for days. In the end, he will fall. But it takes a long time for Origin and a turret helping out for that kill.
You're right. This is G2. This is exactly what I come to expect from a G2 esports. Just diving between 2 tier 1 towers. The Yuumi acting as a means to an end because it heals so much, and they're still going for this. They still want to get this dive.
Xerxes going to try and dodge away. Perks just like, okay, how many towers can we tank at the same time? Tier 1, tier 2, who really cares? Alfari takes the turret in the top lane. That's the first tower of the game. G2 perhaps messing around a little bit too much, looking for kills instead of focusing
Classic
down.
Maokai flash, where the moment he's twisted advanced onto you, he goes wherever you go. So if you flash away underneath your tower, he's coming with you, and looks like he's going in for another fight.
They're looking for Destiny once again. Now that Nautilus has the flash, we'll use it early on. Alfari's going to pop the World Ender, and Destiny is eating mystic shots to the back. The pillar actually makes him dodge it, but in the end, Caps goes on a killing spree. 3-0-3 on this Ezreal. Perks trading with Xerxes. Xerxes, you don't win these. As the rest of G2 comes around on the flank. Perks and Wonder will get the kill in the end. As G2 now
G2 has on the map right now, you can see that they completely control the bot side. Origin shouldn't have been able to contest the enemy jungle, and here we can see, so they're actually trying to set it for the river. I think it's because they want to make a play for the bot tier 1. I think that's the goal, and you can see the collapse coming through, and they just don't expect a Maokai to be sitting in this brush. Like, the Maokai just comes out, and it immediately divides Origin into 2 sides. Nukeduck does try and rotate up to help save his teammate, but there's little that he can do against a 5-man strong G2 as they continue the chase, and then Xerxes ends up in this 1v1 against Perks where he obviously gets hunted down. But again, I think the game plan here from Origin was just like, hey, we want to try and secure bot tower, but I think what they didn't appreciate was who was on the map right now. They didn't see the Maokai, they didn't expect him to be there, and that single pick was enough to allow G2 to find 2 kills and secure the tier 1 on the bot side of the map.
20 minutes in, G2 still with a gold lead, not as massive as perhaps you would expect considering how the few previous fights have gone. But I do wonder perhaps if G2 will set up around something like a Baron. Ezreal Yuumi, very good at taking it, alongside a Trundle. Of course, you can be topped up pretty easily. Instead, they're just going for this top tier 1. Only tier 1 that remains standing on the Origin side.
Oh, do you see this coming?
Yeah, I mean, do they fight it though? At the moment, you're in a 3v4.
They have the Alfari TP, and look at the control ward that's sitting right behind them. This could be a good opportunity for Origin.
Right now, Nuke Duck is just feeling the pain of an Ezreal who's finished his Triforce and his Mura Mana. I mean, Caps could just stand there. The final chapter comes out, actually using the hook as a bait just to get Destiny in the fight, but Caps actually taken low, healed up. The Yuumi healing is absolutely absurd. He's back to full health already. Nuke Duck, True Shot Barrage, the Twisted Advance comes in, and Alphari teleported in, but really he can't do too much about this. Perks with a double. His LeBlanc win rate seems to be ever climbing with this game right now. Alphari forced away towards the top side. He's going to try and get away, but he has been slowed up, and that red buff will keep on ticking away on him. Caps with the chase, Infernal coming out, Mickey and Perks jumping in. As Alphari, well, he's delaying them for a while.
He's still running.
You know what's happening here, Vedi, though? The Baron has been started by G2. I told you they could do it.
Ridiculous. 3-0-6 is the scoreline. Perks is looking for. He's already got his 25 stats.
True shot for us. I love that from Perks. It's like, guys, I've got
situation, and they knew that OG would go for the fight, go for the punish, and then that converted into a Baron for G2. 23 minutes in, they're 14 kills up. They have a 4.5k gold advantage, and they're pushing onto the tier 2.
Perks has a Void Staff as well. You've got a completed Nash's Tooth on Nuke Duck and a Haunting Guise. And Perks is at 3 items with 25 stacks Medjai's. Origin are trying to make a cross-map play right now, but they're giving up their Inhibitor Tower for it, and perhaps even the Inhibitor. Perks just so powerful on this LeBlanc pick. And I think a lot of people wondered how the Mad Lions would affect G2 as Perks jumps forward. Deathshot's going to chase him back, but he's back to full HP pretty much already. Origin trying to defend in a 4v4. Meanwhile, the Maokai is pushing in the bottom lane. Yeah, I think a lot of people wondered how the Mad Lions loss would affect G2. I think we're seeing G2 playing to win from the get-go here. There's no, like, let's have fun. There's no, let's see if this play will work. It is purely, okay, we're going to win this series and we're going to make a statement while doing it.
I mean, G2, they have a lot to prove after losing to Mad Lions. They want to showcase that they're still one of the top contenders in Europe, and also I think they have, I'm not going to say a grudge, but they definitely need to hold something to actually win that series. But in order to do that, they have to go through G2, and question marks were raised. G2, they look top lane. I like this. They're going to catch Jankos.
Jankos got a face check straight into the dredge line. He uses the subjugate, but you have to feel he's pretty dead. Jumps in, takes Nuke Duck very low, very quick. And perhaps G2 will look for the chase here because Upset is not with the squad. True Shot Barrage just dodged away by Nuke Duck. Perks jumping forward with the flash, can't quite land that final chapter onto Nuke Duck, which means the Origin mid laner should be able to slide his way away. They're on the hunt, as you say, Vedius. Perks not willing to let Origin get away without a fight, but there comes the hook, and here comes Alphari, and Perks maybe done for. Able to get away just for the moment. Upset coming in from the side as well, but can't quite land the Moonlight Vigil across the wall. Perks jumps back in! He goes back in! And manages to get a kill. Now the teleport coming out behind them. Nuke Duck has the Emperor's Divide, can look to shuffle in, shuffle out, see if he can get the damage down onto Caps. Almost takes him out, and there's the shutdown. Mickey jumps across onto Perks, trying to heal him up because he's in this fight. Nuke Duck rooted up with the Nature's Grasp. But G2 will not chase this fight any further. They have learned the mistakes from last week and will just back away a little bit wounded, but still in a very strong position.
So the funniest thing about this is you still get to see essences of Caps when he's playing an AD carry, right? And it doesn't, like, this has been the biggest point of criticism, right? He plays almost like he was a mid laner on AD Now, carry. If Trundle had died there...
Okay,
I mean, he's on Ezreal. There's no way he's going to die.
But no, Betty, you say these things. I've seen Caps do a lot of things where he shouldn't die, and now it looks like he might go down, Betty. He's not going to die. He says as he jumps across the wall, but Alphari's on the chase, and now Mickey pays for it as well. Caps with a very greedy...
And, he ends up dying there. Now, Perks.
What? No, G2. This is last week G2.
Doing it again.
This is last week G2. You're just inting into them. This is like watching my teammates in battle.
If the inhibitor respawns, then they're actually in a great position to be able to contest it. You can see that Upset, level 15. He has a 2-level advantage over Caps.
Now they've got a ward in the pit, but it's being controlled. They can't have the vision, and now Perks comes back. He's got the flank. He's looking for Alphari. He dodges back.
They're just going to finish the Baron.
HP. The Nature's Grasp coming out, and Nuke Duck's going to teleport into the middle of this, and there might be a fight even if they finish the Baron. Caps jumping forward onto Upset. Almost takes him out. Perks goes in, and Upset is down. Called out by Caps, who dived in from the side, and that's a double for Caps. He's looking for 3. He's looking for more. He's looking for 4 as Nuke Duck gets exhausted and will fall. There's the triple. Destiny next on the menu for the quadra kill for Caps. Secures it with the auto attack. He's going for the penta. Will G2 steal it away from him because Alphari is trading, but the chains locks Alphari in place. Caps with a penta kill to assuade the naysayers. No one thought he could play well last week. Well, a penta puts them in their place.
Caps just had to one-up Reckless, didn't he? He just had to do it. The quadra for Reckless yesterday, and Caps says, oh, I can just get a penta in my first game of this series. G2 are going to lock this one down.
G2 with a dominant win in game 1 of this best of 5.
It was messy at times, Medic. They nearly... I don't think Zed is necessarily into this comp. Zillion?
Okay.
I mean, this is definitely, like... When I think of Zillion, I don't think...
Even if Jankos jumps in, this should be a pretty easy escape. I wonder if G2 actually still want to take the fight because the wave has pushed in and they're looking to dive underneath the tower. Perks coming in. Mickey going to get rooted up underneath the tower. Upset. Cleanses. Flashes away. Mickey tries to get the final auto attack in but won't manage to land it. Nukeduck came down with his TP just that little bit quicker. Origin get the first kill of the game and lots of damage onto our...
Xerxes was in position. OG knew exactly what was going to happen, and they even had TP on their mid laner ready to respond. So I'm surprised they committed to this, and now they're going to commit to another fight.
Perks is coming into this. Upset has nowhere to go, and Jankos will take him out. Cap's going to flash away, and Perks has the flank now, but Jankos might be dead before Perks can even arrive. Jankos looking for the flash across the wall, doesn't manage to get it, and now Perks flashing forward. That bomb's not going to connect, but the time will slow up Xerxes, and Xerxes really hasn't got anywhere to go, but the Haymaker comes out in the depth, the dredge line! Oh, it's a 1-for-1 trade in the bottom lane. Destiny now underneath the tower. Here's the Hex Flash. Mickey looking for it.
He's not going to stop. Jankos is now ganking mid lane.
Nukeduck does still have his flash, perhaps the only player in the game left with it apart from those top laners. Looking to get away from Jankos. Perks on the chase as well. Has time warped himself up, but Xerxes, Jankos! That's some damage.
But the action's not slowing down. We see more action in the bot side of the map.
Xerxes has a level advantage and is looking for Mickey. The knuckle down coming out. There's a dredge line as well onto Jankos, but Destiny's already done for. Mickey able to escape off towards the top side of this, and Perks is on his way down with the chrono shift. Xerxes now caught on the wrong side of nowhere. And in the end, the bomb will be used to chase down Xerxes. There's no escape here for the set. Caps is going to be donated the kill. And G2 now 6 kills.
But Perks is in a better position to rotate down. OG looking for the collapse.
They land the hook. Perks does still have the ultimate, and he's going to use it early on, but he's going to get Emperor's Divide back. Jankos tanking up
Lantern.
The dragon. The Lantern coming out, but the suplex takes him away. No escape.
A very easy dredge line for Destiny to land, and if it weren't for the TP, G2 could have lost a lot more for that, but with the Rift Herald in the back pocket...
Yep. TP coming in. They're looking to fight this. There's the Emperor's Divide coming out, and Caps is not back. He's been chrono shifted. Teleport coming in by Wonder. He's going to join this fight as well, but Perks is already very low. Haymaker Flash comes out, and Caps is taken out as well, but the damage comes in from Jankos. It's a 3v3 in the top lane as Wonder still has the Pop Blossom, and here he goes looking to pop Origin where they stand. One down. Destiny pops his stopwatch, but he won't get away as the chase is on, and Wonder with the final auto attack takes him out, and Alfari underneath the tower has been tangle barbed up and will walk away wounded.
Focused,
yeah,
and the first Drake of the game is 13 minutes in. It's like it's such a late Drake. Normally we see the first Drake going down 6 minutes in. Wonder now trying to get collapsed on, but he does have the shield from his ultimate.
Bullet time comes out as well, and they might just wait this one out as Xerxes joins the fray. There's the face breaker, and Wonder has nowhere to go. Xerxes will still have the Haymaker, I believe, and shouldn't be enough to help him survive.
You're correct. Shouldn't be the way in which I mind to dive. This will end up actually going still in the favor of G2 because they trade 1-for-1 and they're actually going to be able to get, I think, the first tower of the game as well. So many plates have gone into the back pocket. Oh, look at that as well, just as the turret plating is falling. So this will be a trade for Origin overall, but you can see the map control that G2 is getting. It's just so heavily in their favor. And
G2, they just seem to have the front foot a little bit more than Origin. You know, we've seen Origin across walls.
They're looking for that team fight. Nukeduck has the TP, and let's see if they can find a successful 5v5.
Alfari's going to look for the Nature's Grasp here. Puts it in the right direction this time as Jankos jumps onto him. But look at how split Origin are. Great bullet time on the backline is going to do a lot of damage as Caps almost falls. He's got the chrono shift to come back to life though, and he's still yet to die. Waiting for that chrono shift to time out because then Caps is actually going to be very low in this fight. Does he have flash? No. Yes, he does. He used the second dragon of the game down towards his bottom side of the map. Bedius.
We might get a Cloud Soul. We might get a Cloud Soul.
With a Zillion? No.
Do you know what that means? Yeah, that means Zillion with Cloud Soul.
There's enough.
Right, let's see. This is the moment of truth. Moment of truth. What is it?
It's Ocean. Yes, Perks. Like, who knows?
Alright, let's have a look at the map state now. G2 trading on the bot side of the map.
Oh, Emperor's Divide not quite used. There's the dredge line. Perks is going to get pushed back. Is going to use the chrono shift, but there's really no one here to help him. The flash has been used as well, and Perks is going to fall. Origin actually have a great position here to push him for the inhibitor tower if they want. G2 were pushing in bot. They got one tower, but now Origin, with this Rift Herald charging in, may be able to take the tower before G2 can respond. Instead, as the minion dies, they won't be able to get it.
Get back on the map, and again, it's Origin just kind of catching up. They're playing second fiddle to G2 almost all time.
Oh, Caps is dead! The lantern was there, the chrono shift is used, but you could see it. You could see Caps trying to stick around and stay and bait and wait for the lantern.
Slows and zone control that come out from G2's composition, but in an area like the Baron, that's the best place or the best case situation we can see, and Mickey is looking for that pick.
It's on to Destiny. Double bomb's going to come out as well, but there's the depth charge. You can see the nature scars coming across the fight as Origin look for the fight. Bullet time lands only onto Mickey, but that's a great shows up on the damage coming out. The shutdown already. Hot Blossom forced away by Wonder as he's forced into the back of the fight. Perks is brought back, but he's gone. And now Alfari can just chase onto Jankos, this frontline tank that we were just talking about, Vedius. The tree is unuprootable as the shutdown comes out. Wonder lands the Tangle Bar
down, but they were not able to. Now we can see Wonder looking to hover around.
Tangle Barb's going to come in, but Destiny has the flank position and Wonder's being caught out. There's a lantern there for him to get away. Destiny trying to stop him with the ward, but Wonder will escape. And now that Baron going lower and lower. The smite should secure it as the
F and OG are constantly finding him and shutting him down.
Yeah, OG in a very strong.
That OG have such a strong front-to-back team fight comp, and Nuke Duck is so exceptional.
He does still have the flash. There's a lantern there for him as well, and he takes it early enough, but Origin will be able to crack this tier 2 in the bottom lane. Ahead by 2,500 gold.
Origin actually did a really good job of playing through all 3 lanes there. They had a wave slow pushing in top, which Wonder had to go and answer, which means that G2, having been divided, can't defend all these towers. So look for it. They know where Upset is. Here they go.
Here they go as Xerxes is bombed by Perks, gets the lantern across. Here comes Wonder trying to catch up Nuke Duck. The Tangle Barb's going to land. There's the Pop Blossom as well. Nuke Duck tries to flash away but can't get escape. Wonder though is the one who's caught out. Nuke Duck's now down as well, and Perks so low uses the chrono shift on himself. Alfari coming in from the side as G2 have to back away, back towards their lane as Origin control the jungle. They control it right now as Caps steps forward. Xerxes still has the showstopper. Jumps in. The base breaker comes out. Perks doesn't have the ult back up. Still a 3/4 of that cooldown down as Destiny flashes in. Can't quite land the dredge line. Upset doesn't have the bullet time. Caps is now stepping forward. That time walk can do a lot of work, Betty. As Caps is spared up, has the red buff, looking to slow on Alfari. He's going to dodge into that bush. Mickey doesn't hit the lantern. Caps still stepping forward. Still very healthy in this fight. There's an Ocean Dragon available. There's a Soul available for G2, and that could be incredibly impactful if they secure it. All that extra healing. Alfari's going to get hooked up. Here comes the Nature's Grasp, though. They're diving onto Caps. Xerxes can't connect. And here comes Jankos, pulled back. The TP is available for Nuke Duck in a couple of seconds' time, but Jankos has already fallen. Alfari with the stop was managing to stay alive. Caps stepping forward, trying to do what he can in this fight. The Dragon goes down. It's secured by Origin. Showstopper used as well. Nuke Duck with the flank TP. Perks has his ult back up, and he's already used it as the fight continues. Caps take down Destiny, but here comes Nuke Duck. Upset still alive. Doesn't have the bullet time quite yet. Mickey's going to fall. Wonder's still alive, but now he's in a 2v1. However, Nuke Duck ticking away. He manages to secure the triple. A great flank from... Here's the focus here for Origin. Baron buff still on them, as they managed to take their first inhibitor of the game in that top lane. 4,000 gold lead for Origin. As now we'll see if they decide... They don't really be able to
contest this. Good setup from OG. Will grab themselves the second Ocean. And now the Baron is the next play for OG. Fighting. You know, they're out of position right now. OG are going to get a free inhibitor off this because they have full mid control. G2 is trying to contest River Vision. OG spotted them out, and then they're going to secure an inhib off the back of this. So...
Oh, it's about to respawn pretty soon. Oh,
he's going for the flank.
With the TP. Destiny coming in with the depth charge as well. They're looking for Caps. They're trying to catch him out. There is the lantern, but Caps straight into the waiting arms of Alfari. Uses the Mercurial Scimitar to get away. Mickey chunked out quite a lot. The showstopper coming onto Perks. He's going to be resurrected, but it's all on Caps. You've got to do the damage. You've got to get through Alfari, because right now that tree is unkillable. In the end, he goes down. The Haymaker coming out as well, but Caps is opening up, and it's a 1-for-1 trade up. Destiny can't quite land the hook. The Chakrams, look at him. He's surrounded by a hula hoop of death. And now Nuke Duck's going to get chased out by Caps. Doesn't have the flash. And the Chakrams fall off. Caps almost falls down. Jankos going forward. Has the GA to come back into this. The Emperor's Divide uses as well. There's the lantern, bringing Caps into the fight once again, but Upset's still alive. Xerxes now going to try and get across towards this Baron, making tanky it up. Xerxes not going to get there in time. Won't even check it, so the Baron goes down for G2.
And you can see how close this game is right now. Caps running up to Nuke Duck.
Just chasing straight into him. Xerxes here, down to half HP as well. Upset's coming across as the Dragon has to be the target for these two teams, but Alfari's gone into the front line. Hook doesn't quite connect as Destiny jumps away with his. The bullet time coming out as well, but doesn't really chunk out too many people. And Caps can step forward, trying to challenge the enemy AD carry to a 1v1, and Upset is on the losing side. Upset down into the GA as the fight continues, but the Pop Blossom is stopped with the Emperor's Divide. Look at Nuke Duck, he's already dead. Caps has killed him. Caps able to take out Upset, able to take out Alfari. Give him another penta. Oh no, Perks, you poo! This Caps doesn't get the Penta. I was going to use a much ruder word there, but Caps gets in, gets a triple. It's a full house as Perks takes 2, and G2 are just going to end the game, Various. Oh, who could doubt this man on an AD carry? Who could ever doubt him?
It all came together, the hyper carry of Aphelios in the late game. Like, I thought the 5v5 wouldn't be strong enough, but Zilean plus Aphelios, we've seen it before, we're gonna see it again. G2 are gonna take the lead in this series, absolutely with the Zoe as well. I think that all three are pretty safe, but in terms of early priority, it's actually like heavily in favor of G2. Their mid jungle should in theory be much...
He is now going to be about 7 to 8 CS down. Destiny face checking, Jankos coming across. Destiny's going for this, he's landing the hook. As the exhaust comes down onto Upset, Mickey very low, uses the thick skin to survive. The facebreaker coming out as well as Jankos lands a lot of damage. Destiny's the first one to fall, and there Xerxes going to flash away with a haymaker as well. Upset now off towards the top side of this. The piercing arrow doesn't land from Caps, but now he's very low, and Upset could look for the chase. There's a cleanse available for Upset if he wants. The smite comes down from Jankos, trying to get some extra levels, trying to get some extra health in his back pocket.
For a dive. They want to try and get some control back over the map as they threaten Perks.
Perks has cleanse as well here. There's the Sleepy Trouble Bubble. Facebreaker coming out with a cleanse used on the Facebreaker means that he will fall. Good hook from Destiny. And great play from Origin to get a kill in the mid lane. Wild Ender was popped here, I believe, by Wonder in the top lane as Jankos is looking for the gank. Alphari's going to try and trade. Sitting in the minions, looking for that kill on Meek as Jankos now forced under the tower. Wonder's not in a good position because Nukeduck's on his way. Alphari with a great 2v1 play. And here comes Nukeduck looking for Wonder, flashing forward. Can't quite land the damage. Alphari's now taking up the tower. There's the ignite and Jankos will tick away. Origin finding kills left, right, and center.
And one of the questions we had, Medic, was how is Origin going to open Nukeduck up to move around the rest of the map? By sending 4 people mid and killing Perks is exactly how they're going to do it. He roams up top, he helps Origin secure another kill, and now Mickey and Destiny are having a bit of a skirmish back and forth.
Sleepy Trouble was going to land. Mickey delayed Destiny for long enough. There's the dredge line. Can Perks connect? Not quite, just short. And now Mickey's tanking up the tower. He's ignited and Destiny survives underneath the tower.
To kill the level 4 Jankos, and now this Pantheon, who's been heavily investing in ganks, is falling further and further behind as Origin control the early game.
Camp's actually standing in front of the dredge line there. He's going to get spat out. Nukeduck has to dodge away because Perks is just around the corner, but here comes Ursay with the knuckle down, and Caps is very low. Flashes away, but he's dead. Great play from Alphari to come around from the flank, and now Mickey...
1v1 style, they want to open up the map, and they're not slowing down as they look to kill Wonder.
Destiny and Xerxes are this roaming Doom squad right now. Wonder's going to try and trade here in the top lane. Alphari with the Rooster's Predator. There's the haymaker, and it's another kill for Origin. 4-2 up. 3,000 gold ahead, 9 minutes, or 10 minutes in here, Vedius. Origin are in a very, very strong position.
Now, they have not been able to secure many early objectives. They did lose the first Cloud Drake, and they will lose the Herald, so G2 will be able to trade some objectives back on the map, but this level of early games come out from OG, and a lot of it comes off the back of that mid-tower divers. Alphari has now found Wonder and Caps.
And Jankos as well. Everyone's in the river for a little bit of a party. You can take the Scuttle Crab, but we'll take your life.
It looks like for the time being, they don't want to take the gamble. They recognize with Blade completed, with Jankos playing the Pantheon, it's much better to actually just go for the trade, but G2 want to try perhaps the mid lane tower in their favor.
Yeah, it looks like that's what Xerxes started up by himself. Upset's just going to catch the wave in the mid lane as the Dragon goes down. Second of the game, that's the Mountain Knight used in the mid lane, but this will be the tower falling, I believe, to this Rift Tower charge.
Yep. I'm actually, yeah, I don't think anyone's going to get the gold. Wonder coming in from the flank will force the same thing, but Mickey is in the vicinity looking to protect it.
Xerxes looking for that Facebreaker. Teleport coming in from Origin. They're looking for this fight as the Showstopper comes out. Caps jumped on, but the exhaust on Nukeduck is quite effective. Alphari jumping onto Caps, Mickey with the Devour, and here come the rest of G2 looking for this Barney, looking for a trade in the top lane, but Nukeduck's already killed Caps, and Mickey's going to fall to the bullet time as well. Jankos getting away just about, but Perks is now the one who is the target of Origin's affections. Perks still has the flash. Destiny still will have the hook in just a second. Perks is going to have to flash this. You have to feel there's the hook, there's the flash. Perks gets away.
Really good fight here from Origin. Things kicking off much earlier compared to last game. Firm control. 3,000
gold lead for Origin. They're going to get a tower as well. Spread that to about 2,000 gold lead for Alphari, though, Vedius.
And look at the mid lane as well, that 1,500 gold gap. It's just, it's crazy. Origin, again, like we're going to keep, they don't have that same scaling that they had, so the amount of control Origin has, the chance of a comeback is much lower.
Oh, Mickey's all by himself here. He's going to have the thick skin, but he's going to get shredded apart by Origin, and now that Infernal Dragon.
He's actually being super obnoxious here because OG want to do the Drake, but G2 are trying to trade that Drake for a mid-tier 1, so Wonder, by taking this wave, makes it harder for OG to actually defend this tower, and it draws their pressure away, while Alphari is soloing the Drake, and look, someone's getting caught out.
Chain of Corruption used on Destiny alongside the Sleepy Trouble Bubble means that's one dead. Wonder was able to escape having to burn his flash and the World Ender, but the Dragon is taken just by Alphari. The chase is on for G2. Perks trying to find the connections, trying to find his mark, can't quite land it onto Nukeduck, does land the sleep though onto Alphari, and there's no tower here, remember, the Paddle Star coming back from Perks, hits onto Alphari, just at the edge of the hitbox, and Alphari will go down. That Crocodile is now a handbag from the Misfortune. The G2 health bars are going to get shredded pretty quickly. 1v1 in the bottom lane. Alphari winning out early on. The Blade of the Ruin King coming out as well, and Wonder really doesn't have anywhere to go. The Infernal Chains isn't going to connect. Wonder will dash across the wall, but Alphari's on the chase. That Dominus is ticking Wonder down. Upset and Destiny could come in from the top side of this. Now, the Dragon is up relatively soon. Alphari just matches Perks. The Clan's coming out. There's the Sleepy Trouble Bubble, but with the Dominus popped, that Crocodile won't take too much damage. Chain of Corruption coming in as well as Mickey tries to join the fight, and Yakos and Caps have taken down.
Yeah, it's like Origin should be the one finding these picks, yet G2 are. G2's the one that catches Alphari.
And all it takes is a couple of those for G2 to be able to win out the fight. Good flash there from Destiny, forcing Perks' flash out, but look at the damage he takes in return. Nukeduck coming in. Perks gobbled up in the Devour. He's sitting in the belly for a long time. The stopwatch is used, but the bullet time will take him out, and that's 2 good picks for Origin. And now you can see the flank position from Alphari, and that's Caps down. This is a great fight for Origin.
Origin now has a firm grasp over this game. Fantastic pick on the side of OG, and now G2 is down a Baron.
Auto attack on this turret. G2 not defending 3 lanes at the moment, only going for 2.
I mean, I like what OG's doing, splitting apart the map. G2 is being spread thin. Have the same effective wave clear. You're very reliant on the Varus. As you can see, Perks actually gets chunked out, and the minions are just bullying him back right now as G2 is being forced further and further back into their base.
Caps clears out a wave in the bottom lane. Now it's going to join the party as the bullet time comes out from Upset, clears out all of the minions that were pushing up, tries to get some damage onto Perks as well as he's down, limping back towards the fountain. That's 3 towers for Origin as they take all of those tier 2s. A 6,000 gold lead for them now as they are trying to strike back against G2 in this elimination series. Of course, they have to win the next 3 in a row, have to do the full reverse sweep if they're going to do it, but Origin, this would be a great first step for you. The dredge line actually connects onto Caps there. Mickey eats him up, gobbles him up, spits him out. Xerxes almost falls and will go down to those final auto attacks coming out from Caps. And now Destiny is the next target. The Sleepy Trouble Bubble is going to land, but an immediate QSS. Still, he's locked up in the middle of 5 members of G2, and that's another one down. Upset has the flash, but here comes the Abyssal Voyage. They're trying to flank him. Jankos, no flash on him. Gonna pop the ultimate, coming in with the Grand Starfall. Nukeduck there, though, with a good chain will stop Jankos in his tracks, and G2 will just have to settle for 2 kills.
This is such a massive punish from the side of G2
Infernal,
because it's going to give them the Infernal Soul, and again, just a small mistake from Origin is going to quickly snowball in the favor of G2. The gold gap is still massive.
Side mid-bush, I guess is how you will refer to it. Perks stepping forward. Destiny, Alphari have a good position. Xerxes down to half HP, but Alphari could look for the chase here as that mid lane tower goes low. Nukeduck going in. Jankos going to jump on him. Perks is the target. Caps with the dredge line going to get caught out as well. Nukeduck able to dodge away, and Perks is down to half HP. Nukeduck on the back line is going to put the damage down onto Perks. His upset now opens up onto Mickey. Mickey's down. Caps is low. Everyone with ticking health bars on the side of G2. Destiny's the only one to fall. Perks looking for the jump in with a paddle stop, but can't quite land it. G2 needs to get out. They need to get back to their base, and they need to heal up because Origin are marching down the mid lane.
Yeah, even though Destiny dies.
Blast cone.
Ooh, good blast cone there from G2. They're on the run right now. Origin is looking to chase Nukeduck.
Cap's going to try and trade it. He can't do it. Alphari flashing forward, looking for the slice and dice. Can't quite land it, but Alphari should be able to get one more auto attack in here. Cap's trying to heal up as much as he can, but with the Cold and Meek, Alphari will take the shot of this, but Jankos is there to act as a bodyguard. Destiny stepping forward. There's the hook onto Mickey. Destiny pops the gargoyles. He's already down. He's already dead. Sleepy Trouble Bubble's going to land on Xerxes as well, but he uses the showstopper. Mickey's going to fall as well, and the bullet time opens up. Caps is all by himself. Doesn't have Mickey to protect him. With the paddle start, Upset stepping forward towards him. Origin have started up the Baron. Jankos is on his way to join the fray.
Remember, Jankos also has the ultimate. That's how he can get into the pit, and Perks gets collapsed on.
Oh, Perks jumps forward, dashes back straight into his death, and now Wonder's taken out for the double kill.
For Origin. Perks oversteps just once, and that's enough for both Alphari and Nukeduck to dive on top of him and secure. He's going to spend his gold as Mickey, he looked like he's going to get collapsed.
He's got flash, but is he actually going to be able to get away from this? Because Destiny with the depth charge into Drain towards that bottom lane. G2, well, Caps and Mickey having a struggle of a match in Origin.
Position to bring us to a game 4.
Looking for the push in the mid lane. Alphari isn't here, but does have the teleport. Yanko's going to get locked up with the chains. Actually just able to get away, but Caps is already chunked down below half HP, or just thereabouts. Perks has the redemption, but almost gets taken out on the backswing. Bullet time coming out as well, and Nukeduck just kills Perks with the help of Upset. And now with the teleport coming in, Origin are looking to take their first game in this series. Dreadline just about goes wide, but there's the depth charge. Alphari fighting against 3 up towards the top side. Caps cleanses, QSS's tries to get away, but there's no escaping Nukeduck when he is playing this LeBlanc. It's a double for him, 2 for Upset, and Origin will get their first game in this series.
The do-or-die match backs against jungle matchup, but they're not going to do that as we actually get a Perks Akali. Wow, okay, I mean,
yeah.
This surprises me. Some of the pressure mid Perks just hit level 6 and he's going for it.
Nukeduck does have flash to get away, still has the petrifying gaze as well. There he lands on Perks, Perks is under the tower, Perks is dead. He's gone, Nukeduck wins the 1v1.
The question will be, what can he do on this Cassio? You can use her in a side lane, you can use her in team fights, and a lot of eyes will be on him as we see Wonder and Alphari going at it.
Alphari went in thinking it was a 1v1, but in the end it was a 3v1 as Wonder
can make a play of their own towards the Drake. They're sending 4
Wonder's
members
been
bot. Xerxes has ult.
Upset dives in with the killer instinct, and here it comes, waiting for the Bellows Breath to be over. The Haymaker comes out and Origin get a kill in the bottom lane. That Acathian Rain, that Q evolution as soon as possible.
Yeah, I think that itemization slowly but surely coming through. I think one of the biggest things is that contest against an Olaf this early on into the game, and instead are just going to back that one off as G2 are actually now hard committing into this bot tier 1 tower.
Yeah, they pinged Upset in the top lane. They knew that he was up there, and Caps with his strut can actually move very quickly between the lanes. Now Riptide to come out from Destiny to stop it. Perks flashing forward, looking for Upset. Upset still has the flash and the cleanse here. Can use that killer instinct, trying to get away. Perks still on the chase. Upset underneath the turret will die, even using his flash. Yanko's now going to chase onto Nukeduck. The Ragnarok coming out. Nukeduck has the flash, but the chase is in, and Yankos gets a...
and that's why I think Game 3 was so impressive, because they were in control, and now they're trying to take control as we see a fight in top.
They knew Destiny was there all along. There was a ward in the second bush, and he walked straight over it. Nukeduck the target. Here's the Petrifying Gaze comes out. Perks almost fallen. The Cosmic Radiance is a little bit too late. Nukeduck in the back of the alcove will get taken out by G2. It's a 1-for-1 in the end, as Perks is actually a double. I didn't see where Destiny...
They'll actually be able to secure their first Drake of the game off the back of it as well.
Yeah, they get the Cloud Drake. They will give up the Rift in terms of when they are taken in the top and the bottom lane. G2 still 1 turret ahead. And about, say, 500 gold or so in the lead as that second tower falls. The series itself is so important is the fact that the loser of this is out. Perks actually diving onto Upset. Here's the depth charge is going to come out. Destiny's tanking up the tower. And Perks able to get away for the moment. Destiny will go down. Actually uses the stopwatch very well. Xerxes tanking up the tower as well. And you can see Origin making plays because they're not willing to give up this series without the Ghost. The winner plays up against Mad Lions next week in our Saturday match, and then the winner of that approaching her head on. Teleport in here behind as Perks looks for the fight. Ragnarok coming out. There's a Cosmic Radiance as well. Nukeduck trying to turn this one around, but he's been caught out by G2. And you can deal with him by
duo that it becomes difficult to deal with. Now, Olaf look for the... Sorry, OG looking for the collapse onto Wonder.
Wonder has flash and manages to get away from the final shot from Alphari, and the bullet time coming out now. That's going to rip through Destiny. Alphari next on the menu for G2 if they want to go further, but instead Origin can turn this around because here comes the TP, and Caps is all by his lonesome. Upset with the Q, the cleanse away. Mickey flashes straight into the waiting arms of Nukeduck, and OG take 2 in the bottom lane.
Yeah, and that's 2 kills going in favor of Origin just as the Drake spawns, which means that they're in a better position to secure this one. We'll start working towards that big Dragon Wing addition. Xerxes actually has his eyes set on Yankos.
They know he's there. There's a ward on it. Yankos secures the Gromp, but at what cost, my friend? Doesn't have the ultimate, doesn't really have anywhere to run apart from back to his base, and Nukeduck takes the kill. Shuts down.
They've been gaining more objectives. They've been just getting
this blue buff. Destiny. Perks jumping in. Destiny with a great dredge line to get away. There's the depth charge as well, but he can't land it onto Perks because Perks within the shroud, and Destiny did everything he could.
The steal.
Petrifying Gaze is available, as is the Killer Instinct. There's a lot of ults, all ults here for Origin. The Call of the Forge God. G2 have called to turn the fight. They're looking for Nukeduck, but they can't quite land the connection on the knockup. Caps sidestepping, dodging back, dodging forth, seeing if Nukeduck's going to waste that ultimate. The Dazzle comes out, doesn't quite land. There's the Hextech Revolver as well used at the Gunblade. So Xerxes just about survives off towards the top side, but that's the jungler upset. You're going to chase in, you're going to go for this, you're going to go for the fight. Origin decide to back away. Wonder, though, maybe oversteps, going to dodge away. Upset diving in with the killer instinct. Xerxes is going to die towards 2 on the top side, but now it's a 3v3 down towards the bottom side of this fight. Up Xerxes with the haymaker, keeping Caps occupied for the moment. He's shut down. 4v4 in the jungle as Caps is now going to step forward. Doesn't have the bullet time. Cosmic Radiance perks in the stopwatch for the moment, now comes out of it invulnerable, and Caps takes another. There's another on top of it. It's a double. The Dazzle landed before the Blast Cone could be used, and Nukeduck, the Baron, is on G2's side this game. However, he opens up with the Twin Fangs and heals up. Now Perks next on the chopping block. Instead, he manages to survive.
The Taric ultimate that ultimately swung things back in the favor of G2 because all 4 members were invulnerable to damage, and they could just... that this Olaf has with the Black Cleaver is monstrous. Now, OG is looking for a pick.
Perks, you've got to do something miraculous to get out of this one. The Haymaker connects. He's trying to dodge around as much as he can. Jumps back with the Shuriken, but how far is still able to land the Darking Blade, and Nukeduck is waiting around the corner, walks away from the explosion, just lets the poison tick. G2 trying to get something on the other side of the map as the Shurelius is used to move those minions in quicker. Wonder bashing onto the tower, but Origin have a flank position here. The TP's coming in behind them. Alphari can get in with the Darking Blade. Jankos not with the team. Bellows Breath used. There's the Dazzle. They land it onto Alphari. Cap's going to try and get some damage in as Jankos now opens up on the Aatrox. Alphari flashes across the wall. Jankos flashes to chase. Call of the Forge God used to separate the fight, and Origin thought they had the flank, but Jankos was waiting in the wings.
And it ends up being a 1-for-1 overall. Origin did alleviate the pressure by getting a big pick onto Perks, but they then continue to commit to the fight, and now they're going again.
Caps has to flash away, but the Cosmic Radiance, maybe it was all a bait from G2 as they open up the showstopper coming out. Wonder wasn't in the invulnerability, and now he falls. The follow-up is there as Nukeduck gets another kill. Caps kills Destiny, but that's 3 for 1.
Plus the Infernal Soul, Origin have a clear way to end this game.
You can see
last year. This game is definitely not completely out of the hands of Origin just yet. The Drake win condition is sitting on top of the Baron for now, as both teams kind of poking back and forth.
Call of the Forge God used. Nukeduck able to dodge away from the side of it. Xerxes using the showstopper on Perks. The bullet time coming out as well. Here's the Cosmic Radiance. Stopwatch used by Mickey, I believe. Actually, it was the Petrifying Gaze that kicks him, but Xerxes already down to Perks, and the Depth Touch coming out. Origin could look for the re-engage here as well if they want it, but G2 still very healthy. Are just able to back away. Wonder actually upgrading an item right in the middle of the lane there. If Origin had jumped on him, that would have been a very, very dead Ornn, but he's now got the Locket of the Iron Solari. Destiny by himself. Dredge lines away. Wonder flashing forward, looking for Nukeduck. Mickey trying to get in there from the side as well. Destiny able to get into a control-warded bush. Alphari flashing away. The exhaust down on Nukeduck, but now the turn can come out with the Miasma, with the Noxious
healthy. His only issue is mana. So G2 trying to rush this down could be very dangerous with a lot of ultimates on cooldown.
Petrifying Gaze is up as well. Nukeduck, you're going to go for it. You're going to look for the play. Getting the damage down, but they can't quite get onto the Baron. The Baron is taken. It goes across to G2, and Nukeduck is dead. Perks has secured it. He's got the shot down, and now Destiny's getting chased off towards the bottom side. Xerxes opens up with a Haymaker, but you can see the damage coming out from Jankos. He's 2v1ing, and he takes them both down. Teleport coming in for the win as G2 look to close this one out.
G2 find a massive fight around the Baron pit, and they're able to take down the crucial carry in Nukeduck. With this objective secured and no one standing in their way, G2 are going to look to take down Origin and make their way to the rematch against Mad.
Upset gets the 1v1 play, but this is it. G2 on the Nexus Towers will take the win. 3-1 versus Origin, and they are hankering for another shot at the rookies next week.
It was a close